EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there. But give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Here he goes. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Running with purpose. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
How about the defense here? They just kind of strung that play out, took away any real estate at all, pushed him out of bounds for a loss.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Wildcats. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Big moment of the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football. But throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Back to throw again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
And they'll stop him after a short game.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Eludes a tackle. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for the wideout. And it's broken up there. Great play on 4th down stop.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. That's reeled in. It's Washington. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Lights off the defender.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this balanced mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. They also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return starts from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Longhorns. He'll stroll into the end zone. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started, and then it was just raw speed and instincts that take it to the house.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense brings him down. The offense going with the hurry up. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Back in motion now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Looks like Kentucky will have the first down. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Breaks into the open. All the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 1, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on.
Texas
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Now it's 2nd down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looks right and lets it fly. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably the 1st down, and they move the sticks instead. We've now got 4th down.
4th down, looking to throw for it. He escapes the pocket. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch. It's Hilton.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The receiver makes the catch. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
The sure hands. It's Patterson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field.
Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Boy, this is a big play by this offense. They go on the post route. It's a perfectly run route. It looks like the ball is going to be overthrown, but how about the receiver laying out to bring that one in for the big gain?
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wildcats. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful execution on that drive.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Gabe moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. To the air, it's Lacey. Tries to get it to the running back. With the catch, it's Baxter. Look at that, he's still going. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read, and the result is a 1st down and a big gain.
Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, once in a while as a defensive coordinator, you roll the dice, take a chance, and hope to get home to the quarterback. That's exactly what occurred there with the free safety blitzing and sacking the QB.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. A real challenge for the offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
The Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. And the offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, He's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense moving closer to the line of game after that catch. Out of the gun now on third down. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Kentucky now operating in the red zone. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. So the go-ahead touchdown taken off the board by the flag. Offense will have to regroup now mentally very quickly. First down here for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game. Wow, the PAT is no good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Texas offense will take first and 10.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Dropping back. It's Lacey. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Here's the second down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The Longhorns begin a new series here. First and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It is intercepted. And he'll will be brought down as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the Texas offense will take over first and 10.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field, hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. Gets made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. They bring him down. The sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Scanning the field, it's Lacey. Pressure is coming. Trying to get the throw off. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Fires it on the move. Incomplete, almost had his 2nd interception of the game. It's going to bring up a 3rd down play.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. One loss will come to the line looking to convert on 3rd down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain.
You know, as a quarterback, you end up having one of those days that everybody wants to talk about. How'd you do it? What a big day throwing the football the way he has today. Well, it takes catches like this and efforts like this to be able to allow you to have a great game.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's down at the 3-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Find the end zone off the right side. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
The AT is good, so the lead is 9. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance for the takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Play fake, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Williams. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Tackled up near midfield at the 48. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new...
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Quick throw to his receiver. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. To throw, it's Lacey. Quick throw, testing the middle. The pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Going backwards to open up this series. 2nd down and 16 now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, what a grab! They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Toss play. Back heads to his right. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker is coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Bringing pressure. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. 1st down, looking for more now. Touchdown, Kentucky. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away.
Texas, 14.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Texas offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. The quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back.
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. On the run here. Lets it go. And he's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. He can go. The 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. The defense contributes 6 points. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Well, Kirk, Kentucky has the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now, entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Getting set to kick the ball off now. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Dropping back, it's Lacey. Caught behind the line, it's Baxter. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. He is a load to bring down. And finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. The Longhorns will crank up the tempo.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
That is broken up and incomplete.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. When have you ever seen that before? As the 2-point try backfires big time. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And looking to throw now on first down. Nice grab. It's Washington. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having...
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. And the route is on. So they'll try to PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And the Texas offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Jukes to get free. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking downfield. It's Lacey. Quick completion to the tight end. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42. Longhorns come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Makes the throw across the middle of the field.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that.
Finds this receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Could take it all the way. Across midfield. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. A crucial pick 6.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he steps out to the 29. That's where they'll begin the drive. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Looking for some space. It's Baxter. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. To the air. It's Lacey. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Off with a single back. He shreds the tackle. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the handoff. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Gets the first and still running. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They continue to pound away on the ground. Picks up a first and 10. Ball handed off. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. Dropping back, it's Lacey. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They'll run it to the left. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs, and especially corners, that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
He's running out of time here. Took one last shot. With no time on the clock, though, this game is over. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.